Learn English through story. The dark whisper of passion. In the quaint town of Maplewood, where every street corner held a story and every house seemed to have a heartbeat, there lived a woman named Eliza Hart. At 35, Eliza was a dedicated high school literature teacher known for her unwavering passion for the written word. Her students adored her, not only for her insightful lessons but also for the warmth she radiated, making them feel seen and valued. However, beneath her gentle demeanor lay a yearning that stirred deep within her, a desire for passion, adventure, and something beyond the predictable rhythm of her life. Eliza's days followed a predictable pattern: teaching literature in the mornings, grading essays in the afternoons, and retreating to her cozy home in the evenings, where she often lost herself in books or sipped tea while gazing out at the tranquil garden she lovingly tended. Yet, as the years rolled on, the quietude of her life began to feel stifling. The thought of missed opportunities nagged at her, like a ghost whispering in the back of her mind, beckoning her toward the unknown. One fateful evening, while attending a local poetry reading at the town library, Eliza's life took an unexpected turn. The air was thick with creativity, and the small audience listened intently as local poets bared their souls through their verses. Among them was a man named Daniel Prescott, a renowned writer known for his provocative themes and passionate delivery. His presence was magnetic, a dark aura that commanded attention as he spoke of love, loss, and the fierce fire of desire. Eliza felt an inexplicable pull toward Daniel. His words resonated within her, igniting the dormant passions she had buried beneath the surface. She found herself captivated not only by his talent but by the way he carried himself, a confident yet mysterious, a man who seemed to dance on the edge of darkness and light. As the evening unfolded, she listened intently, her heart racing with each line he recited. After the reading, Eliza gathered her courage and approached Daniel, her heart pounding in her chest. "Your poetry is stunning," she said, her voice trembling slightly. "It's as if you reach into the depths of emotion and pull out the rawest truths." Daniel turned to her, a hint of a smile playing on his lips. "Thank you. Poetry is a way of unearthing what lies hidden beneath the surface, don't you think?" Their conversation flowed effortlessly, and as the night wore on, Eliza felt a connection building between them, a spark that felt both thrilling and terrifying. They spoke of their love for literature, their dreams, and the creative process. Daniel's intensity fascinated her, and as they exchanged contact information, Eliza felt a rush of exhilaration. This was a man who could awaken the passions she had long suppressed. In the weeks that followed, Eliza and Daniel began to meet regularly, their connection deepening with each encounter. They explored the art of storytelling, shared their favorite novels, and spent evenings discussing the intricacies of human emotion over coffee in dimly lit cafe tilde copyrights. With Daniel, Eliza discovered a side of herself she had longed for, a one filled with desire, creativity, and the allure of the unknown. One evening, as they strolled through the park, the moonlight casting a soft glow on their path, Daniel paused to gaze into her eyes. "You're different, Eliza," he said, his voice low and rich with emotion. "There's a fire in you that yearns to be set free." Eliza felt a shiver run down her spine at his words. "I've always played it safe," she admitted, vulnerability creeping into her voice. "I've kept my passions buried beneath the surface, afraid of what might happen if I let them out." Daniel took a step closer, his presence enveloping her like a warm embrace. "Sometimes, it takes a little darkness to illuminate the light within us. Are you willing to explore that darkness with me?" The intensity in his gaze made Eliza's heart race, and she found herself drawn to him in ways she had never experienced before. It was as if he held the key to unlock the hidden desires within her. With a deep breath, she nodded, ready to embark on a journey that would awaken the passions she had long suppressed. As their relationship evolved, Eliza found herself stepping out of her comfort zone. Daniel introduced her to a world of artistic exploration, encouraging her to express herself freely through her writing. They spent weekends in the city, attending art exhibitions, theater performances, and underground poetry slams, each experience igniting a flame within her soul. Yet, with the thrill of passion came the undercurrent of risk. Eliza began to feel the weight of her choices, aware that her relationship with Daniel was edging into territory that could disrupt the carefully constructed life she had built. Daniel was a force of nature, intense, unpredictable, and unapologetically passionate. As she fell deeper into his world, Eliza couldn't shake the feeling that she was standing on the precipice of something both exhilarating and dangerous. One evening, as they sat in a candlelit cafe tilde copyright, Daniel leaned in closer, his voice a sultry whisper. "What do you truly desire, Eliza? What do you want out of this life?" The question hung in the air like a spell, and Eliza felt her heart race. "I want to feel alive," she replied, her voice barely above a whisper. "I want to embrace my passions without fear, to chase after the things that set my soul on fire." Daniel's eyes gleamed with intensity. "Then let go of the fear, Eliza, embrace the darkness, and let it guide you. It's time to unleash the wildness within you." In that moment, Eliza felt a surge of bravery, a desire to explore the depths of her passions without hesitation. Daniel's presence was intoxicating, and she knew she had to surrender to the currents of their connection. They kissed, a deep, lingering embrace that ignited every nerve in her body, awakening a hunger that had long been dormant. As their relationship deepened, however, Eliza found herself torn between the exhilaration of passion and the responsibilities of her life. She was still a teacher, a role that required her to uphold certain standards and maintain a sense of decorum. Her friends began to notice the changes and hear how she seemed more vibrant yet distant, caught between two worlds. One afternoon, while grading essays in her classroom, Eliza's best friend, Mia, dropped by for a surprise visit. Mia's concern was palpable as she observed Eliza's distracted demeanor. "You've been different lately, Eliza. Are you okay?" she asked, her voice laced with worry. Eliza hesitated, torn between revealing the truth and protecting the newfound joy she felt with Daniel. "I'm fine, just a broken bar exploring some new interests," she replied, attempting to deflect the conversation. Mia narrowed her eyes, unconvinced. "Exploring? You mean, like dating that intense poet?" "Eliza, I'm worried about you. This isn't like you." The weight of Mia's words settled over Eliza like a shroud. She wanted to be honest but feared the judgment that might follow. "Daniel is different, Mia. He makes me feel alive in ways I never thought possible," she confessed, her voice trembling with vulnerability. Mia studied her for a moment before speaking. "I just don't want you to lose yourself in this whirlwind, Eliza. Passion can be intoxicating, but it can also cloud our judgment. Just be careful." Eliza nodded, yet deep within her, the whisper of doubt began to take root. She cherished her time with Daniel but wondered if she was sacrificing too much of herself in the process. As the weeks passed, she found herself caught in a web of conflicting emotions, excitement intertwined with fear, passion battling against practicality. One evening, while at Daniel's apartment, Eliza hesitated before entering. The air was thick with anticipation, the dim light casting shadows on the walls. She had come to love their time together, but tonight felt different, heavier, more serious. As they settled onto the couch, Daniel took her hand, his expression earnest. "I want to take our relationship to the next level, Eliza. I want to share my world with you, fully and completely." Eliza felt her heart race. What do you mean? She asked, her voice tinged with uncertainty. I want you to be part of my life. My writing, my dreams, everything. I want us to create together, to explore this darkness and light in tandem. He explained, his eyes searching hers for understanding. The intensity of his words sent shivers down Eliza's spine. She longed to embrace this journey with him. Yet the thought of abandoning her responsibilities sent a wave of fear crashing over her. I want that too, Daniel. But what about my life? My job? I can't just abandon everything I've built. Daniel's expression hardened slightly, the passion in his eyes dimming. Why not? You have the chance to pursue something extraordinary. Don't let fear hold you back. Eliza felt a knot form in her stomach. It's not just fear. I have responsibility as a students who depend on me. A life I've built. I can't just throw it all away. For a moment, silence hung heavy between them. The tension palpable. Eliza could feel the weight of their unspoken desires, the pull of passion clashing with the constraints of reality. Finally, Daniel released her hand, leaning back with a frustrated sigh. I can't be with someone who isn't willing to take risks. Eliza, I want to live fiercely, and I need a partner who will embrace that with me. With those words, Eliza felt her heart shatter. She realized that in pursuing the thrill of passion, she had opened herself up to the possibility of loss, a risk she had not fully considered. As Daniel stood, the air thick with unspoken emotions, Eliza felt the darkness of uncertainty close in around her. Over the next few days, Eliza spiraled into confusion, torn between her longing for passion and the weight of her responsibilities. She spent hours lost in thought, wondering if she was truly capable of surrendering to the wildness of her desires. The whispers of doubt grew louder, drowning out the clarity she once had. Mia reached out during this tumultuous time, sensing her friend's distress. They met at their favorite cafe. Copyright, the familiar surroundings providing a sense of comfort amidst the chaos. You haven't been yourself lately, Mia observed, concern etched on her face. What's going on with you and Daniel? Eliza sighed, the weight of her choices crashing down upon her. He wants me to dive into this whirlwind with him, to abandon my life and embrace a more intense existence. But I'm scared, Mia. I don't want to lose everything I've built. Mia nodded, her expression sympathetic. Passion is intoxicating, but it's also unpredictable. You have to decide what matters most to you, or your dreams or your security. Those words lingered in Eliza's mind, and as the days passed, she realized she needed to confront her fears and desires head on. She missed Daniela, the way he ignited her creativity, the way he challenged her to break free from the confines of her routine. Yet, she couldn't shake the sense of responsibility that anchored her to her life. In a moment of clarity, Eliza decided to reach out to Daniel, hoping to find a resolution. They agreed to meet at their usual park, where the moonlight cast a soft glow over their surroundings. As she approached, Eliza's heart raced with anticipation and trepidation. Daniel, she began, her voice steady yet vulnerable. I've spent a lot of time thinking about us. I want to explore this passion we have, but I also can't abandon my responsibilities. I need to find a balance. Daniel's expression softened, and for a moment, hope flickered within Eliza's chest. I understand, Eliza, but passion is a fierce flame. It doesn't settle for anything less than complete devotion. I don't want to compromise what we have. Eliza felt a pang of sadness wash over her. I don't want to lose what we've built, but I also don't want to feel trapped in a life that feels safe but unfulfilling. I'm willing to try to find a way to navigate both worlds, but I need your support. Daniel studied her for a long moment, the weight of their connection hanging in the air. Finally, he nodded. a mixture of determination and uncertainty in his case. If we're going to navigate this together, we have to be honest about our desires. Can you promise me that? Eliza felt a surge of relief wash over her. Yes, I promise. I'll be honest about what I want and need. And I hope you'll do the same. In that moment, they forged a new understanding, of one that acknowledged the complexity of their relationship and the delicate dance between passion and responsibility. They began to work together, setting aside time for creative endeavors while also prioritizing their individual commitments. As they navigated this new chapter, Eliza found herself embracing the darkness of her desires without losing sight of her responsibilities. She began to incorporate her writing into her lessons, inspiring her students to explore their own passions through poetry and creative expression. The classroom became a space of exploration, where she encouraged her students to chase after their dreams, just as she was learning to do. As the seasons changed, so did Eliza and Daniel's relationship. They created together, blending their talents to produce a collection of poems and illustrations that reflected the duality of their experiences, a passion interwoven with the challenges of reality. Their collaborative work resonated with readers, sparking conversations about the complexities of love, creativity, and the pursuit of dreams. Yet, as their connection deepened, Eliza couldn't shake the feeling of being on a precipice. One rainy evening, as they sat together in Daniel's apartment, she felt the weight of uncertainty settle in her chest. "Daniel," she began, her voice trembling, "what if we can't find the balance we're striving for? What if passion consumes us?" Daniel turned to her, his expression contemplative. "Passion is a wild force, but it can also be a source of strength. If we embrace it together, we can navigate the darkness and emerge stronger on the other side." With those words, Eliza felt a flicker of hope ignite within her. She realized that love was not just about safety but also about taking risks and facing the unknown together. They were forging a path that allowed them to grow individually while supporting each other's dreams. As the weeks passed, Eliza found herself more deeply intertwined with Daniel's world. They attended literary festivals, hosted open mic nights, and even collaborated on a poetry workshop that attracted aspiring writers from the community. Eliza felt invigorated, her creativity flourishing as she embraced the chaos of passion while staying anchored to her responsibilities. However, the whispers of doubt still lingered in the background, a reminder of the delicate balance they were striving to achieve. One night, as they returned from a successful workshop, Eliza found herself lost in thought. "Daniel," she said, her voice hesitant, "what if we lose ourselves in this journey? What if our passions take us in different directions?" Daniel paused, his gaze thoughtful. "Then we adapt. Love isn't about possession, it's about support and understanding. If we trust each other, we'll navigate whatever challenges arise." Eliza nodded, her heart swelling with gratitude for the connection they shared. She realized that true passion wasn't just about chasing after dreams but also about fostering a partnership built on trust, respect, and open communication. As the months went by, Eliza and Daniel continued to grow both individually and together. They celebrated their successes and supported each other during setbacks, learning to embrace the complexities of their passions while nurturing the love that blossomed between them. One afternoon, as Eliza stood in front of her class, she felt a sense of fulfillment wash over her. Her students were engaged, pouring their hearts into their writing, and she couldn't help but smile at the transformation she had witnessed in them. It was a testament to the power of passion and the importance of nurturing creativity. Later that evening, as she met Daniel for dinner, she felt a surge of excitement. Their journey had taken them to unexpected heights, and she was grateful for the risks they had both taken. They settled into a cozy restaurant, the soft glow of candlelight casting a warm ambience around them, as they shared stories and laughter. Eliza felt the weight of the world lift from her shoulders. Daniel reached across the table, taking her hand in his. "Eliza, I've been thinking about our journey together. We've faced challenges, but we've also created something beautiful. You inspire me every day." Her heart swelled at his words. "You inspire me too, Daniel. You've awakened passions within me that I never thought I could embrace. I'm grateful for this journey we've taken together." In that moment, Eliza realized that the darkness they had navigated had only illuminated the light within them. Their connection was a testament to the transformative power of love and creativity, a dance of passion that allowed them to explore the depths of their souls while supporting each other's dreams. As they left the restaurant, hand in hand, Eliza felt a renewed sense of hope and purpose. They walked through the streets of Maplewood, the moonlight guiding their path, and she knew that whatever challenges lay ahead, they would face them together. The dark whisper of passion had transformed into a harmonious symphony of love and creativity, a testament to the beauty of embracing both the light and the shadows. Eliza understood that true fulfillment came not from abandoning her life but from weaving together the threads of passion and responsibility, creating a tapestry that celebrated the complexity of the human experience. And as they stood beneath the stars, Eliza and Daniel shared a kiss, a promise to navigate the journey ahead with love, passion, and unwavering support for one another. The darkness no longer felt daunting. Instead, it became a canvas upon which they would paint their dreams, illuminating the path to a vibrant future filled with endless possibilities. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you enjoyed, then please like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.